Good day, everyone. I'm Frank Fear for Women's March Fort Myers, and I'm here with three of my colleagues to talk about a very important event that is going to be in Fort Myers, a virtual event, on Saturday, January 23rd, starting at 10 a.m., ending at noon. It's a virtual rally for unity, equality, and humanity. And let me quickly turn to my colleagues here. They have plenty to say, very important things to say too. We'll start with Connie.
Hi, I'm Connie Bennett Martin. I'm a community advocate and former candidate for City Council for Fort Myers City Council. The Women's March has made the decision to move our rally to a virtual rally due to safety concerns. With all of the disruptions and counter protests that have been happening around our country and the uptick of COVID cases and deaths here in Lee County, we realize how important it is that every single one of you is here to be with us to continue our path forward. We wouldn't want to put a single one of you in jeopardy. We need you to be healthy so that you can be around to celebrate and to help us continue on our path to a better, stronger, and more unified America. On Saturday, January 23rd, the Women's March Fort Myers rally will not be at the old Lee County Courthouse steps. It'll be right here in your home. So now there's no excuse to miss out on the celebration. And if you have friends that you want to gather for a watch party, please do so. We look forward for you joining our celebration where we can share the messages that are dear to us and that are going to shed some light on our path forward. We need you to join us for the Work Ahead rally for unity, equality, and humanity.
Thank you, Connie. Very well stated. And everything is of a context. We have the inauguration that's coming up on Wednesday. We're filming this on Monday, and our rally will be on Saturday. So Susan, connect the dots between what's happening nationally and what will be happening in Fort Myers on Saturday.
I'm Susan McGuire. I have a variety of hats. I'm a Precinct 21 Democratic Party committee woman. I'm a lead facilitator at Pine Island Roar, which is our local activist organization. And I am a founding member of Roar as well as Women's March Fort Myers. And all of these things also connect the dots because all of these dots lead us to the pursuit of our democratic values, our belief in the future, and are having to do this on a local level. It's not, politics doesn't, there was an old saying that all politics is local, and so what we do on the local level very much feeds into what happens at the state level and at the national level, and we have to be present at all of those things.
Excellent. Very well stated. Of course, we have a program we've worked very hard on. Melissa, you've been a big part of that. So brief the audience, please, on what they should expect on Saturday.
Yes, so I'm very happy to share with everyone that our program will remain the same. All of our guest speakers and musicians have agreed to this virtual rally format, so that's fantastic, along with some extras. So we will be, the event will be emceed by our own Anissa Kareem, who's a board member of the Women's March and the Collier County Democratic Party chair. Our musical performances will be by Riley Plank and Annie Wentz, both local musicians in the area. And our speakers will be Connie Bennett Martin, our own board member, as well as she said, our former candidate for Fort Myers City Council, Ward 4, as well as Chantel Rhodes, the co-founder of the Peaceful Protest of Lee County Movement, as well as Jacqueline McMiller, a former candidate for mayor of Fort Myers. She ran last year in 2020. And we'll also have Fort Myers Councilwoman Darla Bonk, who represents Ward 6. And as far as extras, in light of what happened, we are going to be doing a roundtable discussion that will be hosted by our MC Anissa, and the guests, it will be the same speakers for the roundtable, but now we are adding our Rachel Bass, who is the founder of the Surge movement here also in Lee County, and she will be letting us know about a little bit about her experience as she just came back from Georgia and assisted in the Senate races up there. So we are very excited, again, that all of our speakers and musicians and again, added guests are able to join us at this program.
Excellent. Thank you, Melissa. Great summaries by all three of you. Let's wrap it up. Your final observations. Let's start with Connie again.
Okay. Well, we need every single one of you to be here to celebrate for our better tomorrows. We're making great strides, but our work isn't done. We need to shine a light into the darkness and ensure that America truly is the land of the free and home of the brave. And we need to protect democracy, put aside our differences, and work together. We need your voice to protect our social service and support programs, mental health, veteran, senior, the homeless housing, women's rights, equality, and a livable wage for all. We need your passion to protect our water and our environment and our quality of life. And you can help by addressing these issues with our local and federal levels. And at times like these, I like to reflect on one of my favorite quotes from Martin Luther King. At the center of nonviolence stands the principles of love. We can all do better, and we need you to become part of the we. So we want you to bring your excitement and your energy in the days ahead of us and join us virtually on Saturday, January 23rd at 10 a.m. until noon.
Thank you, Connie. So very well said. Susan.
I'm going to speak for a moment about what happened in Washington and what the true core of that was. And what we saw was the manifestation of the steady drumbeat of 4 years of lies. And just like we know other terrorist organizations or other radical organizations is probably a better term, that can either victimize or radicalize their adherents by this steady drumbeat of lies. And what we need to stand up for as progressives or as Democrats or just people of truth is our values encompass truth. They encompass what's verifiable, what's provable, and what we can see and experience in our own lives. I think it's very, very important that when we come together as a people for all of our values, two of our primary values are democracy and truth. And you cannot truly have one without the other. So when we come together as people who are committed to going forward in the light of facts, in the light of science, in the light of values that are all rooted in what is actually the truth. Thank you.
Boy, that is just fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. Elevates our thinking in ways that we need. Melissa, the last word is yours.
And just to give you guys some inside scoop into what the Women's March, originally we thought that our goal this year was just going to be, making sure to keep the Biden administration in line and that they were going to do all of the progressive promises that they had made during the campaign. But January 6th highlighted for us that unfortunately, Donald Trump has left a certain attitude and environment upon our country. And it is incumbent upon groups like the Women's March to keep, as Susan was saying, keep professing the truth, to just love our fellow citizens. And that is how we will move forward. We can't move forward with hate. We can't move forward with lies. We can only move forward with love and truth.
And as I'm thinking about what you're saying there, Melissa, it links specifically and very well to the theme of Saturday. We're talking about unity, we're talking about equality, and we're talking about humanity. Three, as Susan talked about, enduring values that are really important, ever so important in today's context, as they always are. Whether you're listening to the audio cast or you're watching on YouTube, there's information there for how to register. It's free through Eventbrite. We hope to see you on Saturday, January 23rd, our virtual rally, Path Forward. I'm Frank Fear, and for Susan and Connie and Melissa, have a great week, and we hope to see you on Saturday. Bye, everyone.